The equivalent is trailed by it is unwieldy to make do. Envision these obstacles in government-issued types of money. Since fiat enjoys the benefit of being managed or represented, doesn't make them safe by the same token. There are blemishes and even issues on straightforwardness even on account of monetary standards, and in no way, shape, or form might one at any point vouch these fiat resources are protected. Before we dive into the Monero cost forecast, let us view a portion of the interesting elements of Monero. Following the old way, Monero history. Monero also partakes in a rich history that traces all the way back to the year 2012. By then, it was made as a part of the Bitcoin blockchain. The birth name with which it was prepared was Monero. Afterward, Monero was created as an autonomously competent and practical cash. The expanse of the Monero vocabulary is very mind-boggling, thus clients can profit from the appreciation of these wordings by signing on to Moneropedia. Towards the finish of 2020, since Monero got the help of Record Nano Wallet, it welcomed even more consideration, turning into the sought-after crypto market for dealers around the world. Presently, Monero is chipping away at refreshing its comparative advancements like GUI with sub-addresses, multi-signature, and so on, striving to influence the world guide of innovation. The whole environment of Monero gives guarantee that members benefit from blockchain-empowered useful benefits. Monero works with gains as well as fabricates trust, supported by an improved decentralized accord and built-up Monero organization. Monero plans to give clients the office of likewise being accessible on substitute stages for computerized media sharing, killing any job of go-betweens. Monero eliminates the go-betweens and free of charge furnishes arrangements straightforwardly hitting a relationship with the client. The whole information is cryptographically gotten through blockchain while permitting makers to take whole benefits. Security is likewise a nodal element of Monero that is set to hold a benchmark for content makers and will be an intense rivalry for Goliaths like Facebook, Google, who sell your information, making it inclined to control. The ongoing cost of XMR is exchanging around $185.63 with a 0.45% climb throughout recent hours. The market cap of Monero is $3,332,373,813.22 with 18,076,656 XMR flowing presently. Since its origin, the token has been contending hard areas of strength for and its adversary digital currencies. As of late, Monero cost had seen the most elevated, heightening to $517.62 on May 7, 2021. Yet, this pattern didn't keep going long and the Monero value tumbled to $290. The ongoing all-time high is $517.62. The opposition level is $185.08 and the help level is $176.13. The opposition level could shift with the adjustment of future cost of Monero coins. As per Monero XMR cost expectation, Monero could fill triple in 6 years. Say by 2026, it ought to have a reasonable convention around $780 to $800. Being founded on an intelligent calculation in Monero gauge, Monero has both momentary convention as well as long-haul possible benefits. The cost might reach $392.99 end of 2022. Monero is by all accounts showing bullish pattern. As per Monero expectations, the cost of Monero may generally depend on $295.85 and up to $344.82 in 1 year and long term separately. As indicated by cost expectations, Monero has a promising not-so-distant future. It might get insignificantly affected, however bulls will be back, and around 2024 its future cost might skyrocket to $510. However, XMR needed to put forth a huge attempt to fork out of its starting point and contend long and hard with its opponent digital forms of money. It isn't long that it would beat during the year 2022. There is a great deal to be said as a kindness pandemic. The vast majority of the contenders of Monero also didn't entrance the cryptographic money brokers by the same token. Be that as it may, the consistency which Monero has attempted to show is in itself a one-of-a-kind component to discuss. Its association in different brave activities has guaranteed that Monero cost today keeps up the force. The XMR cost expectation get momentum because of its protection tag, a quality and regard that it joins to every one of its financial backers. In fact, security is the sign of Monero, which has been the middle reason behind movements of every kind of XMR acquiring overall acknowledgement. Monero Value Forecast 2022. According to the specialized examination in Monero Gauge, keeping up pair with a similar bullish pattern, there are cost expectations that the Monero coin cost is ready for a rise even in the following year, for example 2022. Following the moving example of XMR, USD, particularly the way it is exchanging inside the limits of a balanced triangle on the hourly diagram, it is obvious that Monero XMR also will run parallelly on the equivalent bullish trend lines. However, it is too soon to anticipate whether the cost of XMR/USD will part from the pinnacle. What stays clear as indicated by cost expectation for 2022 is that there is good reason to have hope without a doubt. Keeping in context the series of successive pinnacles and bucks, the digital currency costs just keep on showing a positive pattern among the subsiding pandemic situation, contacting the $252 mark for the time being. In light of the cost expectation for 2022, the greatest cost of Monero might reach to $280 in the year 2022. Monero value expectation 2023. Going by the investigation of more limited and longer cost patterns, Monero has been straying from its way typically every 2 or 3 years. So going ahead, almost certainly, the finish of 2022 or the year 2023 may not be completely ideal for Monero cost for acceleration, particularly with rivals getting up to speed intensity or markets playing find the stowaway. There is an anticipated possibility of Monero by cost expectations, causing a misfortune yet just small, dropping to $340 once more. Be that as it may, this stays as a negative situation and a few specialists disagree with this disorder. Monero value expectation 2024. Yet again expressing that a stunning chance doesn't exist and that bulls will ride the crypto market. It is normal that Monero will manage the crypto realm with an exhibition of cost fixed at $410. This is comparable to the very that was anticipated toward the year's end 2021, which shows that the cost of XMR can possibly support as well as reliably fill even in antagonistic circumstances. In the principal a portion of the cost will reach to $320, which will nearly be 2 times the ongoing cost. Monero value forecast 2025. As per specialized examination in Monero cost forecasts, this year could stamp as the benchmark year, as the Monero cost is anticipated to outperform $360 definitely. Principally in light of the fact that this year no pivotal elements like pandemic or downturn are supposed to shake the foundations of world economies, and it is normal that the majority of the harm done would be on street to fix work in every single world economy. With mass reception, the XMR cost is assessed to stretch around $500 by 2025, in the following 3 years, an ascent more than ever. Monero value forecast 2026. Last year was a unique advantage for Monero, yet for the greater part of the monetary standards, including digital currencies along with fiat, world economies somersaulted definitely considering the pandemic. The equivalent was the situation with Monero cost. Be that as it may, the last year brought a ton of really great for Monero. XMR cost kept its force on the up and up. In light of XMR cost forecast, in 2026, we could see the Monero cost drifting around the $500 mark. It isn't not exactly extraordinary information. What started with $158 minus $160 finished with around the $570 mark in the long haul. Thus, it has helped the crypto market opinion peculiarity definitely. Monero cost forecast from that point forward has begun floating towards hopefulness than negativity. Brokers and financial backers have begun wagering on the long haul for the Monero cost development, following it intently.